Hey everyone! I am really excited to tell you about two things. First, about sacred reflections for the season. This is something that I look forward to every year, but this year is going to be a little different as I am not teaching in person. So, this will be the first time I am offering this practice that I offer almost every holiday season online. So after this little announcement, have the first practice for you for free. And then there are 6 other practices that I'll tell you about in just a moment. So this sacred reflections for the season is, like I said, something that I've done for the past 4 or 5 years when I taught at yoga studios, and I really enjoy it. It is a reading that I found, honestly, I can't remember where I found it, but it is so grounding and centering for this time of year because it is very easy to get caught up in stress and busyness, especially this year. So one, I hope you enjoy the free practice that will follow this little announcement. And now I'd like to tell you about the whole of the practice. So it is going to be 7 videos. I know that sounds like a lot. The first one is really just the introduction. It's setting the intention, the foundation of these sacred reflections of the season. And then there will be 6 more videos, and they will be spaced out. So they'll be received if you sign up for the course on December 15th. That's when it starts. December 15th, I have to add, 18th, December 21st, which is the winter solstice, December 24th, December 27th, and December 30th. So all of those videos will be under 10 minutes because I get it, we are busy, there's a lot of different demands, but it is a way for you to anchor your soul in quiet, in stillness, and to have some reflection on what this season is really bringing to your heart and where you want to look towards as we step into this new year. I really hope you will join me for this series. I'm going to do it myself. I love it. And something that I will suggest if you choose to do the whole course is at the end of every video, you will have a very short reflection. And I really encourage you to write down your response. And when I taught this in studios, I did it all together in one night. So I love this idea of it being spaced out so you can really have time to digest. But when I taught it live in studios, I gave everyone a festive little piece of paper and a matching envelope. And I had them write their responses for each reflection down, put it in the envelope, seal it up, and then set it aside to open on New Year's Day. And I've done that myself over the years, and I love it. I know it's only like a little over a week, but I forgot what I wrote, and then when I read it all together, it was just this beautiful journey through these sacred reflections. So I hope, again, you will join me. And just so you know, you are going to enjoy a restful relaxation pose. Hi, Henry. Henry will probably be in the sacred reflections. Let's just be honest. He kind of crashes every video I do. So, and if this is your first video, that's my giant dog, Henry. Moving on. So, you're going to be able to enjoy a grounded relaxation posture, a short breathing practice, and then your sacred reflection. So I will put the link to to that product, to the course, in the notes below. Yeah. Okay. We're almost there. The second thing I want to tell you about is this really awesome product that I created to support local Nashville small businesses. So back in March, I created an at-home mini spa self-care practice. And it was a little video. That also was Henry. Apparently he's very tired. It's a very loud yawn. I created this video because we were all cooped up in our homes. We couldn't go anywhere and everyone was really stressed. So it was this 25-minute video to just set all the stress of the world aside and to practice some self-care. And then when the holidays started approaching, I thought, okay, me as a small business owner really got hit by this pandemic, and probably other small business owners have endured the same type of cutbacks. So, first of all, your gift comes in this adorable little box, and there's lots of different varieties, and I hand wrap them with all different pretty papers from Paper Source and sparkly ribbon, and just, I think they're so cute. Okay, but I partnered with local artisans, and so you will either, there's 2 scent choices for your relaxation kit. That's what I'm calling it. Okay, so you get the video where I lead and guide you through this mini spa relaxation session, and it will come in, here, and you just go to a link and ta-da, there's your video. Okay, so and it also comes with this cute little fluffy stuff because I'm cute like that. Okay, so you will get a candle from Light Shine Candles, and I got to have coffee with Anna. She's the owner. So precious, so sweet. I just love her business and her mission. She also partners with missions overseas to give back part of her proceeds. Please check her out. I'll put her website in the notes of this video. But you will either get a more calming fragrance or a more earthy fragrance candle. You will then either get a sweet orange and oatmeal foot soak from Nashville Soap Company, another great local business, or your other scent choice is a rose soak with lavender from Bloom by Simply Lene, another great local business you can support. And then just because I think this product is amazing, especially because of what the winter does to my feet, I am including this in both scent packages. This is Heels by Rainwater Farms. It is super thick and luxurious, and you're going to need all of these products because I'm going to lead you through a foot soak and then a foot massage, neck and shoulder stretches, breathing, relaxation, the works. So I really hope you will consider giving all the people in your life the gift of relaxation in a box. Without further ado, I really hope you will take the time to do this practice, the introduction to the sacred reflections of the season, and I will see you soon. Blessings and peace. Hello and welcome to Sacred Reflections for the season. I am so glad to be sharing this practice with you. So my name is Kate, and I have offered this practice for a few years now, but this will be the first time that I've offered it in a video format as I normally teach it in person. But I'm grateful that you're here, and we're going to start with a restorative posture. And so I would love for you to grab a few pillows. It doesn't have to be any special pillow. I just grabbed these two off of my couch. Maybe even a blanket to cover up with and feel really supported and relaxed. So if you need to pause this video and go grab your props, go ahead and do so. So before we use our props and come to lie down on the floor, I'd like for you to sit in any comfortable position that works for you. You do not have to sit cross-legged. You can stretch your legs out. But we're going to just begin with an introduction and really the intention of this practice that I will read to you. So if you'd like to close your eyes, you are welcome to do so. And we will begin. The gifts of silence escape most people. We are chained to the noise, the news, and demands of normal life. Meanwhile, the special peace found in silence is all around us. Silence can wash our thoughts and feelings, guiding us to the place inside of inner silence. Here is an inner home, a shelter to something beyond words and feelings. It is a very beautiful gift to give silence to our awareness. There is a great landscape to be found, the landscape of our heart. People who pray and meditate often have views of this inner landscape, but we can just as often be trapped in our mental worlds, occupied with all the chatter of our thoughts. Perhaps in this moment, in the time that we've set aside, we can enjoy the joy of no thought, simply be, and receive what comes out of the stillness. I want to invite you, eyes opened or closed, just to turn your palms to face up, to soften your hands, and let this be a posture and a gesture of receptivity, receiving all of the gifts that silence has to offer. Please take a deep breath in and out with me. Relaxing your hands, and if your eyes were closed, please slowly open them back up. So we are going to come to lie down on the ground. I want to suggest one pillow under your head, and then one to support the backs of the legs. Now, I want you to make sure that you feel comfortable. So you may find that you need to grab an extra pillow for more height underneath the legs or less height. So coming down, maybe covering up or not covering up. I always feel like a blanket is just really grounding. And then I want you to decide where your hands would like to rest, whether in towards the body or open out to the sides. Give yourself a moment to kind of wiggle and fidget. And we are just going to let our bodies settle into the floor to take in some of that grounding energy as the structure of the body can feel supported, which will in turn allow the muscles to begin to relax and release. Feel free to close the eyes if that feels okay for you. And I want to invite you to take a slow breath in. And as you breathe out, really just give the full weight of the body into the floor. Try that one more time, inhaling in and exhaling, releasing all of the body, bones, muscles, tissues, just feeling supported into relaxation. And so as you stay to rest in this posture, I'm going to continue with our second reading. Allow yourself to have open ears and an open heart to receive these words. Enjoying silence is learning to listen deeply and receive. Instead of managing all the details of the holiday, silence holds the place inside of us that is wonder, humility, and giving. Silence reminds us of being more and doing less, to embrace this moment instead of hurrying to the next. The mystic's heart is a deep well of being inside of us, a well of trust, confidence, and abundance. Let's be quiet and allow our awareness to fall into the brilliant unknown of this moment. I'd now like to join you for just a minute of silence and stillness. See if you can let your shoulders drop back into the floor a little heavier. Feel the back of the pelvis deepening towards the earth. And allow the muscles across the front of the body to smooth and soften. Allow yourself to take one more breath in and breath out. Then resting here for 3 to 5 more slow, gentle breaths. Please move slowly, wiggling fingers, wiggling toes. Allow the head perhaps to roll to one side and then back through center into the other side. Let the eyes open softly, and please take your time rolling to one side, coming up away from the ground and back to a seated position. We're now going to move into our breathing practice, which all of the videos will have a relaxation practice and a breathing practice. And so again, sitting any way that feels comfortable to you. You are welcome to keep the eyes open and or close the eyes. And our breath practice for this session is going to be very simple. We are just going to take a normal, easy breath in, hold it, and I want to invite you to breathe slowly out of the mouth. We will repeat this breath pattern for about a minute. I'm going to close my eyes. It just helps me concentrate. So you don't need to move at my pace, but you're welcome to come alongside with my instruction if that is helpful for you. So when you're ready, easy breath in, slight hold, exhale out of the mouth. Easy breath in, slight pause. Exhale, emptying the breath. Easy breath in. Slight hold. Exhale, emptying all the way out. And one more time. Easy breath in. Slight hold. Exhale all the way out. Then you can stay just as you are with the eyes closed, maybe returning to a more natural pattern of breathing as I read the final reading for this session. In silence, we turn our thoughts and focus inwards and gain the power we need to refuel our minds. Our ego is temporarily switched off, or at least made to be quiet for a bit, and we start to see the real world as it should be. Our thoughts get in the way of our reality sometimes, and we don't see the beauty of the world around us. When there is silence, there is time for introspection and to allow your true self to speak, not the ego, not the conscious mind, but the true self connected to the flow of energy around us. As we close this session, I want to invite you to bring your hands together, palm against palm, thumbs to heart center. As we move through this journey of sacred reflections, may we feel held in the space of silence. May our hearts begin to speak, and may we feel restored and peaceful as we walk through this season. Blessings and peace. Namaste.